Hi, I'm Tom from Against Me. You're watching BuzzNet TV.
Hi, it's DJ Rossstar. I'm standing here with the scariest mofo at Warped Tour.
My name's Tom.
What do you do for a 9 to 5, Tom?
I play in a band. I'm an entertainer.
And when you started, it was just like the You Show.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's a pretty self-indulgent affair.
The very beginning was just you, right?
Yeah.
At what point did you get lonely? Were you like, I'm sick of this solo, I need to get some guys hanging out with me?
It didn't take too long for that to happen. It's more fun to play music with your friends than to play music by yourself, you know?
So what's the experience like? I mean, you go on tour as a solo act. Is it really lonely?
I never really toured as a solo act. It was more just playing local shows then.
So New Wave Deluxe Edition, 5 songs, right? Five songs that they may not have heard before.
Yeah.
Tell us about them and tell us why they weren't on the album originally.
Well, I think, some people actually, I think are a little upset that we released a deluxe edition, almost a year after we released the album with 5 bonus songs on it. And they feel like, oh, fuck, we bought the original album, these 5 songs weren't on it, and now you're releasing a deluxe edition, and they think...
Because that's cheap. Sorry.
Well, they think you're trying to get more money out of them, and really... our record wasn't released in France, so this French label, Fargo, released our album there. And because the record's been out for a year now, we wanted to give them something that was an incentive for people to buy it, in France, who like to get something extra for having to wait a year.
So are all these songs electric?
Yeah, they're songs that were recorded during the New Wave sessions.
That was my next question. So from here on, will every Against Me album just be strictly electric songs?
I don't know. When you write songs, you think about the way that they would sound best, and you try to put that instrumentation behind them then.
Is there a song now that has remained your favorite from the beginning, or does it change as you play them?
It changes as you play them, just because you play some more often than others, and then you need a break from some songs, so you switch over to other songs, and you fall in love with certain parts of it playing it live and fall out of love with it,
So do you think, mediocrity, do you think this is a mediocre tour? Is the Warped Tour kind of stagnant, or do you like this lineup this year?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really familiar with all that many bands on this tour.
Either am I.
I'm really excited that GBH is coming out on this tour. I think that's f***ing awesome. Cool. And I hope that they're cool guys and that they'll hang out with us. And, I'm a fan of Say Anything, and I'm excited about being able to watch them play. 2 years ago when we did the tour, Every Time I Die was on it, and I think they're a pretty rad band, and I'm excited about watching them play. And but other than that, again, I'm not really all that familiar with many of the bands that are on the tour. Be Your Own Pet. I'm excited that they're doing some of the dates. But
so this could be good for you. You might actually learn about some new artists.
Yeah, maybe.
So election year, are you getting involved this time around? What are you going to do?
Yeah, we made a video / PSA for the Rock the Vote campaign. So we've been kind of involved with that. And we're doing some benefit shows in the fall for the Civic Media Center, which is a nonprofit, volunteer-run, activist space, independent press library in Gainesville, Florida. I think that, in an election year, one of the most important things that you can do is just to educate the people going out there and voting.
So if kids are coming out to this tour, you have such a collection of music. How many songs are they going to hear? Is it mostly, I'm guessing it's like mostly new wave and then some old hits?
We make set lists every day right before we play.
Really?
Yeah. And so keep it fresh, we only have a half hour to play unless we're one of the bands that wins the lucky extra 10, 15 minutes or something. But so half an hour is only like 10 songs.
So is there one Against Me song in your head that you just don't ever want to play ever again?
There's a bunch of older songs. We put out like 2 demo tapes before we even recorded our first record, and then there's some of the songs off our first EP and stuff like that we just don't play anymore.
That's the ones that kids want to hear, right?
Yeah, but they just want to hear them because they've never heard them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you still remember the lyrics of these songs, or probably not?
Well, most of them. Some of them, though, the reasoning behind not wanting them to play them is because the lyrics were never finished, and I was just kind of like shouting out of the mouth, as I was going. So I don't really feel like faking the funk and playing them anymore.
Final question. How long do you think we're going to have to wait till the next record?
Hopefully not too long.